Hello, so today I thought we would play another Who Am I? So I have 10 facts about this person, and we'll see how many facts you need to get this person correct. So the first fact. I was born on March 20th, 1928 in, Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Do you know who it is? Hint number 2. I studied only 1 year at Dartmouth College before getting my degree in music from Rollins College. So what well-known person got their degree in music from Rollins? Clue 3. I became a Presbyterian minister in 1963 after getting a bachelor's degree in 1962. So far, we know this person was born on March 20th, 1928 in Pennsylvania. We know that they studied at Dartmouth and then got their degree in music. And then they got a second bachelor's in divinity, after which became a Presbyterian minister. Do you know who it is? Not quite. Clue 4. I married Joanne Bird while in college at Rollins, and we have 2 sons and have been married for 50 years, 50 plus years. Do you know who it is? Not quite, you need a little more help. Clue 5. In 2018, my face was put on a stamp in honor of the 50th anniversary of the premiere of the show I created. So we know that he has a background in music. He has 2 sons and married, Presbyterian minister, and he created a show, a long-running show, 50th anniversary. Clue 6. On my show that I created, I wore colorful sweaters during each episode. And those sweaters were actually knitted by my mom. Does that give it away? What TV series is a person wearing sweaters? It's pretty much a staple of this show. I'm sure this clue gives it away with the help of the other clues. Do you know? If you know, don't say it out loud. Let's see if anyone else will get it. Clue 7. I am a vegetarian. I have once said, I don't eat anything that has a mother. Clue 8. So I am known as a TV personality, American TV personality, a musician, a puppeteer. That might give it away too, to narrow it down to the shows. A writer, a producer, and I am also not just a creator, but I actually host the TV show that ran from 1965 to 2001. Maybe tell a family member if you know what it is. 2 more clues. The characters on my show might sound familiar. They are King Friday, Daniel the Tiger, Lady Elaine Fairchild, X the Owl. Do you know what it is now? I'm not going to spoil it quite yet. And then the last clue. As part of my daily routine, which always started at 5 a.m., I would respond to every fan mail that I would receive, which was an average of 50 to 100 a day. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Who is it? The person I am sharing information about is Fred McFeely Rogers. And what was the TV show? Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. A couple other fun facts about Fred Rogers, or Mr. Rogers as we know him. Every song that was used in the show Mr. Rogers was written by himself. I actually am colorblind, or was colorblind. He recently passed several years ago. And a Yale study proved that children who watched my show, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, retain more information than those who watched Sesame Street. They say it's because they were able to follow and remember the storyline of Mr. Rogers, which gave them a higher increased opportunity to have more patience. Interesting. So how many of you remember Mr. Rogers, and maybe your kids would watch Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? It was one of my favorite shows growing up as a kid. So even today they have a cartoon TV series called Daniel's Tiger's Neighborhood. So it has a lot of the familiar characters on it. So I love that. So it brings back a lot of memories for myself regarding the characters. And if you haven't, they have recently made a documentary on Mr. Rogers and his life. And what's the actor's name? Tom Hanks plays Mr. Rogers in that kind of documentary movie. But this is a book that I recently have in my library. It's called A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood, a poetry of Mr. Rogers. And so we learned that he was the writer, the producer, and the songwriter. And so this book is a great book to read some of his writings. So I just wanted to share a few of them. So of course, it has kind of the theme song. I'm not going to sing it. To the show, Won't You Be My Neighbor? It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day since we're together. We might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? And then it has, of course, an illustration of what we would see on this show of him putting on his sneakers and his sweater. And I love this book because it talks a lot about different emotions that we go through, especially kids go through. So this one is called, What Do You Do with the Mad That You Feel? And it goes like this. What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could bite? When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong and nothing you do seems very right? What do you do? Do you punch a bag? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag or see how fast you can go? It's great to be able to stop when you planned a thing that's wrong and be able to do something else instead and think this song. I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish. I can stop anytime, and what a good feeling to feel this like this. And what a good feeling to feel like this. And know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what we can. For a girl can be someday a woman, and a boy can be someday a man. And then there's this fun one. How many of you, I know I recently did a video on fireflies, and so this reminds me of that video that I posted, and it's called I Love to Shine. I love to shine, I love to shine, I love to let what's in me shine outside. I love to shine, I love to shine, I love to let what's in me shine outside. The world needs all the light that we can muster, each moon and star and comet in the sky. We add to all the world our special luster. So shine on, friends, and never question why. We love to shine, we love to shine, we love to let what's in us shine outside. We love to let what's in us shine outside. I love that Mr. Rogers just was really in tune to people, especially kids, and wanted to help them bring the best out of themselves. And then another one is, you are special. You are my friend, you are special. You are my friend, you're special to me. You are the only one like you. You are the only one like you, my friend, I like you. In the daytime, in the nighttime, any time that you feels the right time. For a friendship with me, you see, Friend, special. You're my friend, you're special to me. There's only one in this wonderful world. You are special. And then I'll share one more. So this last poem is called Who Shall I Be Today? Who shall I be? Who shall I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A dark horse, a light cow, a doggy or a cat, a gray mouse, a blue owl, or something like that. There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. Who shall I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A king or a queen, or a doctor or a nurse, a streetcar conductor, a witch with a curse. There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. One day I decided to be a fireman strong. I squirted water bravely and I rang the firehouse gong. The next day was a Sunday, so I most naturally just chose to be a singer. And I sang most gloriously. Another day I baked a pie, another wrote a book. One day I was a fisherman and fished without a hook. Someday I'll be an engineer, someday I'll dig a moat. Someday I'll be a carpenter, someday I'll drive a boat. But who should I be today, I say? Who shall I be today, this day? A rich man, a poor man, a beggar man, a thief, a doctor, a lawyer, a commander-in-chief. There's so much to choose and so much to be. That's why it's fun to be anybody. Fred Rogers. He truly was a wise man who took the time to make each person feel important and have a optimistic, open insight on life and what was happening around us in the world.